We are live. He missed the first one.
Oh.
All right, sorry. I know we're a little late, but this game is that the Lakers have a shot. He missed the first free throw. Man,
It's crazy.
miss it. Come on, choke. Choke.
Hey, if we can hit a three, we're tied up.
We have a chance to tie it.
He made that free throw though, so yeah, we just need to hit three.
We're right there.
Will the Lakers do it?
Dude, this is great. I'm gonna have to change the title to to this video.
Yeah, you will.
Dude, they were down like 16 with like.
I know. When I checked, I was like, yeah, there's no way we'll win this game. There's no way.
I was like, man, this game's over. But man, hey, I'll take it. I'll gladly change.
Hey, we got to talk about that boy AR. Woo!
Dude, he
23 points. 23 points.
Seriously, he is that dude.
He is literally scoring with the two best players on our team right now. He literally is like up there with
He's doing everything he can, man. I mean, the dude is just, like he's solid. It just goes into like I said. I mean, we've talked about it so many times. We really need like another piece. You know what I mean? Like we need another guy or two. If we get another guy or two, I think the Lakers will be there.
Yo, Embiid went crazy.
Dude, if I'm telling you, if AD didn't get in foul trouble, and two of those fouls were BS. One of the fouls, he wasn't even in the play, and they called it on him. So like if they could just like get a guy or two, I think they could be in this. And the Lakers had a real opportunity. See, this is a game, and this is what I was talking about. This is a game where you really could have used Matt Ryan. And this is why I said, and I even said,
wait, what? Matt Ryan? Wait, what? What?
Yeah, he hit the game tying three before.
Well, yeah, we got clutch. We got some clutch players. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Anthony Reeves! Oh, he got fouled. We got fouled on the three.
Reeves is 90%.
He just got fouled at the 3-point line. There's so much. Let's go, young buck. Let's make these threes. They still have 9 seconds though. If he makes all of these threes or all these free throws, they still have 9 seconds. You have to get a stop. You have to, like, without fouling.
He almost made that.
Oh, he almost missed it. Woo!
He almost made it a 4.
Ooh, he almost missed that first free throw.
Hey, he's ice cold. He got this.
Hey! At this point, yeah, I'm gonna have to change his name to like.
He's 92%. Come on. If
I'm gonna have to change it.
Anybody on the line right now, it's him.
Hey, I'm nicknaming right now AR Ice.
He almost won this game for them. If he would have made that three, man, that would have been insane. Come on, Lakers.
Ooh. Ah! Oh, Reeves! It was a tad short.
Man, it's all right. We still got plenty of time.
Oh, let's go!
And let's go. Good. That was great by Russ. That pass by Russ, because he could have went up. He's not a good free throw. They should have fouled.
Yeah. I thought AD was gonna get that shot up.
I mean, this is beautiful. Bad pass, great D by AD.
Wait, did he knock the ball out, or did he just fumble the ball?
No, he just Embiid was trying to flop. He was trying to get the fouls.
No, I know, but when AD caught the ball, did he fumble it, or did he just get knocked out of the hand?
Oh no, he got knocked on the hand.
Let's go! 120, tied up. Let's go.
This is crazy.
Come on, AD, you got this.
Come on, AD.
Oh! Woo! Overtime. All right. Hey, I can hear the.
Lakers
I can
had
hear.
several
I can.
chances to win that game.
I can hear the game a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna matter or not, but I can hear the game.
No, just the music. As long as it, you know how they play the music. Sometimes I'll mute it
Okay.
for a minute. As long as usually it plays the music. That's what I found out last time. But yeah, man, woo! I can't believe we're in this game. We should have won this game already,
bro.
Reeves and Davis, both Reeves and Davis hadn't missed a free throw all game, and now they both miss one.
Bro, hey, look, honestly, I'm not gonna like front with you. I'm not even blaming Reeves because like that's a pressure situation.
No,
he hasn't really been in too many of those. But AD.
Yeah, that was AD's moment. That was hey, let's go win this game. But real quick, everyone that's in the chat, if LeBron and AD don't have great nights, they will lose, and it shows you that the Lakers need a great roster. You can't depend on them two to carry them. Some good role players, not just Reeves and Lonnie. Yeah, like I said, we need another guy or two, like easily, because the problem is the refs took AD out of the game early. You know, like I said, you got two.
So you think they were favoring Embiid a little bit?
Yes. Embiid literally put, even Richard Jefferson was like, "Where's the foul call?" Like there was like twice where Embiid just like pushed AD and they didn't call it, and they didn't call him on it. Like, yeah, like you know, I understand you're on the road in Philly and stuff like that, but come on, man. If we win this game, man, man. Damn, we had chances. We had chances to win this. This is a game we should have won. LeBron and AD didn't play like they should have, and we still. Paying $50 million for a guy who scored 12 points on offense and defense was lacking hard. Russell Westbrook has a triple-double.
I was gonna say, did you look at the other stats? He has 10 rebounds. Well, no, actually, no. Well, no, because AD missed that shot. But I think he has like 10 and 10. He has 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Like,
the dude's put up a triple-double off the bench. What more could you ask for?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
like
you got to think that 12 points is not 12 points. That 12 points is 22 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This guy.
Sorry, 32 points.
Goes off for 30. That can't happen. Due to trash defense, we display it many times. Can he stick in his zone? I knew it was going to be an L from the start. It looks like.
Hey, how do you feel about this starting five right now? Is Bev out there? Yeah, we got Bev Reeves. Well, look,
but you know,
I like everybody except for Bev. I don't want Bev out there. I don't know why.
He was getting cooked too. Yeah, everybody was getting cooked. Everyone's getting cooked.
Come on, AD, win this tip off.
They didn't play horrible, but they would have won if they had shooting, to be honest. Matt Ryan would have come in handy at this point. I'm going to change the title to this video real quick.
Okay.
No, not just primarily because
let's go. Oh wait, he missed?
Oh, come on,
bro. Tyler, you would not believe what LeBron just missed. Like
the layup. Yeah, give me layup.
Yeah, that's crazy. Sorry, I didn't know if you were looking at it. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, kind of trying to multitask here.
I got you.
Thank you, sir.
Embiid just made a shot from the free throw line, so they're up 2. Come on. Russ against Harden. We love to see that. And Russ in and out. Misses.
Come on, guys.
Reeves cannot guard Harden, but he's going to have to give him his best try. Don't foul. Hey, James Harden didn't really do much tonight.
Dude, they did a good job containing him.
No, they did. But the thing is, it's not like he's a little winded. You know, he's like I said, he's coming back, and but they did though. They did to stop. Yeah.
Yes, camera catching the game. Yeah, sound hello. Yeah, I had to. Thank you, brother.
We fouled at the 3-point line. Why?
That wasn't an illegal screen. You can't just like block.
Why are we fouling on 3-pointers, y'all? Come on. Oh, let's go. Good defense. Good defense, Russ. Fast break. Oh, he missed a bunny.
God damn it, man. Stop missing layups, man.
Well, no, it's like, bro, we have missed 3 of the easiest shots.
Wow, they give him an and one
in the last stretch.
Dude, Lakers had so many chances to win this game. This is a game.
Well, I'm looking. You can just look at these last 3 plays. Let's put this thing away. Oh,
this is frustrating.
I'm sorry, guys. My blood pressure. This is making my blood pressure go up. I'm like, oh,
you worked your tail off. You came all the way back just to lay a goose egg in overtime.
Well, you got LeBron missed the easy layup, then Russ missed a jumper, which see, that's hard because that's Russ's shot, but then Russ missed another layup.
Come on, Bums. Lakers are challenging the foul.
At this point. No, that's I don't know. That's close.
He's got his hands up. He's moving. He lowered. I'll make it overturn. It's gonna be. It's close.
Yeah, that's super close. That's like
because he lowered his elbow, dug his elbow, and he created the contact. Reeves had his hands up.
Reeves tried to get like a little bit more planted right before he got hit, but
Reeves was to the spot. That was tight. That was cool.
Upheld? It's upheld.
That's not good. So I was saying it was close.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand you're trying to get it, but I would have rather them. What about Nick? What about LeBron? What about LeBron's missed wide open layup that he missed? You know, like if you're gonna call somebody out, you got to call everyone out. You got to keep it fair. LeBron, when we were coming back earlier, LeBron had 3 straight possessions with turnovers. 3. Like, you know, like LeBron has not done a very good job tonight either. Russ has done his part tonight.
Not to mention, it's a crucial overtime game. How do you? I'm sorry that he just missed an easy bunny. Like I'm not even like these are layups we're talking about. I get it. He's not gonna make every single layup, but like, come on, bro.
Both of them. I'm not saying.
Well, yeah, you got it. But you got to get.
But you can't call out Russ. Like what he should have said is Russ missed a layup, and then LeBron also missed a layup. This is unwatchable. I would have said, okay.
Come on, let's go. Let's make smart decisions. Come on.
I would have told
Russ, if you want to take it, take it. Ah! Oh
man.
That's our 4th straight miss. I'm sorry, guys. Got AD on the perimeter guarding Harden. Oh.
Where's the phone?
Bev, do what you do, Bev. Come on. Good defense. Hey, what do we need again? Wing defenders, like you said. Seriously. Wing defenders. Bro, they're up 8. We could this game would have been tied if we would have just made those 4 buckets.
I don't think he got the shot
off. In time?
Yeah, no, the ball's in his hands. No, the ball's in his hands. He didn't make that.
Okay, only down by 5. We're still in this. Yeah. It's just 5 points. It's 5 points.
I'm trying to cheat.
Make some points, get some stops, and let's do this thing.
Come on. You got 2.5 minutes left. There's plenty of time.
RJ, honestly, anybody would have took that shot. Russ was wide open. He had all the space in the world. He should have took that shot.
Are you talking about Russ shooting?
Yeah,
because he's wide open. He made one earlier.
LeBron, what are you doing, bro? Come on. Oh. For not okay, but my thing is
low in attack, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why they're settling for all these threes. It's driving me crazy.
But that's my thing for not having an amazing. We had a decent shooting night. For not having an amazing shooting night, like why are we? Why are we taking a 3? Like you got AD at the perimeter. Why?
Yeah. Post AD. Let him get some. Let him get his.
Let him do what he does.
Now you're down 7 again. Like they haven't scored a basket.
Then you got LeBron dancing on the perimeter for like half the shot clock. Like, oh.
You guys did all that work to come back. See, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the problem. Like, man, this is a game we should have won. This is a game we should have won.
It's decision making. Like, I'm telling you, it comes down to
this is again, we keep losing games that we should have won. The game we never should have even gotten in overtime. AD and Reeves, like, look, I'm not knocking Reeves as much, but AD, he's got to make those. You got to make those free throws. You got to. You can't get another 12.
Stop taking threes. Stop taking threes, LeBron. Oh! Why?
There's still plenty of time to still win this game.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, look, it was 5 points before they just scored that. It was 5 points.
Yeah. This is
now. Anthony Reeves is missing easy buckets.
Dude, these Lakers are terrible. These guys are so bad. Like, get back to doing what was successful. I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I'm tripping off of the what? What is this? 6 straight missed baskets?
Yeah, because they just keep jacking shots up. Look at it, he's wide open. There's ball game. Oh, you're lucky.
No, yeah, lucky they missed because that would have been the dagger.
Go get the ball, LeBron. LeBron's just standing there looking at the ball. Get the ball.
Yo, I swear, if you let James Harden cook you, oh my goodness, this is bad.
These Lakers, man, they just.
Hey, but you got
what?
Okay, tell me AR on James Harden doesn't bother you. He cannot guard that man. Like, why would you put Anthony Reeves on James Harden?
Terrible. This is terrible. Like
why don't you have Russ
have a
on
single point in overtime? This is unacceptable.
No, we really don't, and this is bad. Don't shoot a three. Do not shoot a three. Why? Oh man.
LeBron, there's his step back three. Yeah.
This is crazy. This is I cannot, bro. I can't watch this, bro.
These guys are so bad, man.
Okay. All right. Why?
This is
Tell me you would not prefer Russ on James Harden than keep Anthony Reeves on, like, you know what I mean?
I would prefer anything other than what
Beverly.
I can't believe we lost this game. I shouldn't have changed the title. I should have left the title.
This is hard to watch. Not a single point in overtime. It's like, I don't know, are we tired? It's not even that. It's like, oh.
You guys are terrible, man. This is terrible. You fought all that way just to come back to score 0 points in overtime.
My thing is you're down. Okay, so you're down. Tell me what sense this makes. You're down by 5 with 2 minutes to go, and you're shooting threes. That is plenty of time to go get some easy buckets in the paint.
Exactly.
Go get fouled. Do something.
Terrible. This is a game the Lakers should have won. All you got to do is make your free throws. Make your free throws, you win the game. That was it. That's all you had to do. Make your free throws. All you had to do is make your free throws, you win the game.
Why is Beverly talking to Doc Rivers? This is crazy. This is crazy.
This is a game that should have been a W. It's just there's just no excuse. There's no excuse. No excuse for this loss.
Let me guess. Well, yeah, I was going to say, now you guys have to take a 3. So, like, but you want to make that one. I cannot, bro. I cannot. Wait, what happened? They called timeout? What happened?
No, they called a foul.
Oh, my goodness. It didn't even count.
This is
LeBron. Too little, too late.
Yeah.
Did he call a foul on Bev or a tech or?
No, he called a tech on Bev.
Yeah, tech on Bev. Yep. For what? Delay a game?
Yeah.
Yep. I don't understand how you make that decision.
I don't know why Beverly was doing that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what was the point of that? Give the ball to the ref.
Yeah, let the ref has the ball. Let him have it. Go play defense.
It's ridiculous. And like he's still trying to talk to the ref. Like he's probably trying to figure out like why he called that. But like, dude, come on now.
I'd tell Pat, if I was that ref, I'd tell Pat Bev, "You're a bum. Get away from me."
I'm like, you're stupid. That's why.
Don't talk to me. You're a bum.
I'm so mad at this ending. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I cannot.
These guys suck. Seriously, like there's no other thing. Like they suck. Like that's literally what it is. You don't score 0 points. You got LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Like you had numerous opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to win this game. All you had to do was make your free throws. If Davis makes his free throws, you probably win this game. That's all Davis had to do.
That's what I'm saying. And like I'm not even tripping. Anthony Reeves, like, yo, he was playing his like. I'm sorry, Anthony Reeves was playing his butt off today. Like
Yeah, look, Reeves, I can't be mad at Reeves. You know, he missed a free throw. And look, to be fair, Reeves missing that free throw likely led to us getting the ball back to maybe win the game. Anthony Davis has got to make those. You're the superstar. You're the guy. You're the one that's supposed to be.
What's his free throw percentage for this season?
It's the only free throw. It's the only free throw he missed today. Was the one that won the game.
Let me see. I want to see what it is for this season because I thought he's
shooting like 83%, something like that. He's shooting really good. Trading Russ isn't going to magically make LeBron play defense. Yeah, exactly. And stop turning the ball over in crucial times and stuff like that. LeBron had horrible turnovers in the fourth. Agreed. Dude, he had 3 straight possessions where he just threw the ball away. Like, literally. LeBron no-show, yeah. This was rough.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, this keep telling about LeBron, no basketball, please. Just because LeBron has played 20 seasons, Russ will screw up in serious situations. Except for it wasn't Russ this time. It was LeBron. Tyler, the take it personal advantage. Jake is the hurt so much I got to laugh. Yeah, facts. You're not wrong. 80 foul trouble. LeBron missed shots. Russ awful missed shots. Team missed free throws. Team defense. Everything needs to be better. Everything needs to be better. Agreed. There's just no excuse for this loss. This is a game that you should have won.
Absolutely.
When AD was beasting last week, I saw some noise that said Lakers should still trade him because he was at his highest value, and eventually he will revert back to street clothes. You can't trade him. You really can't. Like you gotta keep him because like you have to make a decision. You're either blowing it up, like and going that route, or you're trading to build around these guys. Problem is you can't trade LeBron this year. So even if you wanted to blow it up, there's literally no point.
Yeah.
You're gonna have LeBron and a bunch of, and what kind of value you're gonna get? Like, what team is going to give up the farm? Like, you're basically would be trying to get a rebuild package. Is basically what you'd try to get.
Yeah.
If you were gonna trade AD, you'd probably be better off waiting for a star to be available. Overtime, and no one took it to the basket. Yeah, no one. Just 3 after 3 after.
Well,
3.
we had those first few plays in overtime. It was like they had a few easy layups. Like LeBron missed a layup and Russ missed a layup, but those were the only 2 times. But I agree with you though. We should have like while we're shooting threes, like you're down 5. You're not down 10. You're not down 13.
I think they just ran out of gas. I think they were just tired and ran out of gas. That's what I think.
It takes more effort to. I feel like it takes more effort to shoot 3 sometimes.
I get you. I just like what we saw just now looked like a team that was just they were just tired.
Well, that's what I asked. I was like, are they tired? I mean, when you're missing layups like that, you must be tired. Like,
play 38 minutes and Lonnie only 30 minutes. I don't know.
That's weird. That's weird. That's weird.
Is even getting bad habits to him like he's a shooter. It's like it's not Russ's fault that LeBron's making poor decisions. Yeah, it's kind of what it looked like. It looked like he just ran out of gas.
And I like to point out too that 3 that Russ took, or one of the 3s that Russ took in overtime, they were wide open. LeBron's 3 was contested. AD's 3 was contested. Like if you're Russ in that situation, you're gonna take it. You know what I mean? Like I don't see why not.
You gotta. Yeah. Look, like I said, I don't mind the wide open shots, but like they're not falling. Get to the basket. You know, like attack the basket. Put it on the refs. You know, do something. Lakers got to make up their minds. Are we
like Embiid is not that scary. Like you just
yeah. Dude, I feel it, Muse. I do. I feel it. Like it's tough. One free throw, one to win the game. Unbelievable how lucky they got and still choked. Yeah, seriously. There's like I said, there's no excuse. AD's got if you're AD, you got to make those free throws. Like Reeves, like don't get me wrong, Reeves should have made those free throws too, but Reeves missing the free throws led to the situation where AD had a chance to win the game. So like if you're,
but it's Reeves though, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But like you said, you're AD, you're the star of the team.
You're the superstar. This is supposed to be your team. Like this is your opportunity, and you hadn't missed a free throw all game. Like you're 12 for 12 going into that. Like LeBron missed a wide open layup in overtime. Shake my head. I know it was rough.
Yeah, wide open. Like yeah.
LeBron is too old. He can't even take it to the basket. It looked like he ran out of gas. Is what it looked like. LeBron had a horrible game. He did. Give AD the ball. Yeah, I know. I agree. They should. I don't know why they had AD on the perimeter. LeBron turnovers in the third was horrible. Yeah, dude, he had like down the stretch in the fourth, he had like three. He literally had 3 straight possessions with the turnover. I was just like, dude, like take care of the ball. He's trying to do all these fancy passes and stuff. LeBron played horrible. He got to be called out for these turnovers like Russ was. Exactly. That's my point. Exactly. Like everyone wants to like blame Russ for LeBron's poor decision making. Like, are we fair or are we not? If you're gonna call somebody out, you got to call somebody out. Like LeBron isn't above being called out. LeBron had a terrible game. This type of loss that passes. That I know what you meant. Yeah, me likewise. It is. It's frustrating. What happened was the Lakers just gave up in overtime, basically.
Not to mention though, like, did you notice like LeBron, like he'll dance around for like almost half the shot clock. The thing is, if you're just gonna pass it away, I get trying to size up a defender. I know what he's trying to do, but like the thing is, like if you're just gonna pass it anyway and not try to convert, what is the point of that? You're just wasting time on the shot clock. I just like cannot.
It was tough, yeah. We were 3-on-1 on a fast break and missed. Gave up 3-point on the other side. I knew it was over then. Yeah, right. Need a trade now. Yeah, we do. We need help. We really do. Game went downhill when you got Braun on Embiid, literally taking his legs away. It was rough. Get the likes up, guys. It only takes 1 second. That's right, SM. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I am only 6 subscribers away from 6,300. And then also in the link or in the description of this video is mine and Jake's channel, The Lakers Show. Go subscribe to The Lakers Show. Also, we do live streams every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We didn't do it. We're doing it here on this channel today because of the Laker game. I usually do the post game here. Plus a good promotion to try to go get some more subscribers on our channel. So head on over there, link in the description. Subscribe to AIS The Lakers Show. And then, of course, subscribe here. Help me get the subscribers here. We're trying to get to 3K over there, and I'm trying to get to 7K here. So that would be awesome. And we're at 2754 over there. So can I get 6 subscribers here and 6 subscribers there? That'd be beautiful.
6 guys, 6 to 6. Let's do it.
Not too bad. Darvin Ham should have made a sub. They were gassed. That's what it looked like. It looked like they were gassed. I do think that they should have done so. I mean, you got to keep. I understand you got to keep LeBron, AD, and Russ in, but the problem is, like, what do you do in that situation? You know what I mean? Like, I probably would have taken out Pat Bev and put Lonnie Walker in.
But that's why I asked. I was like, why was Bev in as a closer? Like, what? Yeah. Like, what? I get because the defense, but my thing is, like, I still rather have Lonnie, though, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I would have, because not just that, but Lonnie was fresher. You know, Braun, a turnover machine, yeah.
A turnover machine.
Pat Bev was non-existent defense, and Ham loves to play him. Or I don't get it. I don't get it either. I agree with you. Why not sub Lonnie in? I probably would have put Lonnie in too. Took out Bev when you got.
That's what I asked you when we were starting the overtime. I was like, why? I was like, what do you think about the starting 5? Because why do you have Bev in? Like, keep Reeves in, but like, I don't understand that.
They absolutely deserve this loss. Braun shouldn't have been on the floor like that. The way he was playing towards the end. Braun sometimes loses games for the Lakers. He does. He really does. The Lakers suck, bro. How AD and AR-15 missed the free throws. Lakers never see. the playoffs ever again. Tell me one player going to push the Lakers to the playoffs again. I can't name one. I think we'll still make the playoffs, but you also got to keep in mind like context of the entire game. Like the refs were super one-sided early on in this game. I mean, super one. I mean, even Richard Jefferson called him out about like the lack of fouls and getting AD in foul trouble. If AD doesn't get in foul trouble, who knows where this game goes? Like we might have blown them out. I mean, AD had like 21 in the fourth quarter. Like, you know, if it was like if he would have been able to be consistent the entire game and play the entire game, then they might have actually won the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, there were a lot of things into it, but this is a game. I'm just mad because this is a game that they should have won. You know, AD's got to make those free throws. You got to make those free throws. Like, there's just no excuse for that.
You're too good and too clutch of a player not to hit those free throws. Like
you're our best player. You got to do it. You got to do it. Russ was fine. I mean, Russ had, like I said, Russ had a triple-double off the bench. Like, what more do you want from Russ?
I'm telling you, people only look at that score column as, oh, he only scored 12 or maybe he scored 6. Like, no, like you gotta take in fact his assists and his rebounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He also only had 4 turnovers, which isn't a lot for a high usage guy. Like LeBron, people don't realize LeBron before the fourth quarter, before that like 3 straight, LeBron had 3 turnovers. All 3 of those turnovers were in back-to-back-to-back plays. Literally, all of them were in sequence. When we were trying to get back in the game, is when we got the game to 10 again, or 9 or whatever it was. And LeBron, 3 straight possessions, turning the ball over. And then they get it back to 16, and then we were playing downhill from there. But like I said, I mean, Russ, like, what more do you want from Russell Westbrook? I mean, yeah, he was 4-14 from the field. That sucks. Sure, could he have shot better? Yeah. But he set everyone up. The dude had 11 rebounds, 11 assists, 12 points, and only 4 turnovers. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. People undermine rebounds. Rebounds like helps you win games. Like
and assists and everything else.
Exactly.
And you got to keep in mind, he didn't have AD tonight. Like, for most of the game, he didn't have AD to like dump it down to, or he probably would have had 20 assists. Like, I'm not saying he had a perfect game. I'm not saying like, could he have played better? Absolutely. Could LeBron have played better? Sure. Could David? Everyone could have played better. This was a bad game all around. But like, you know, act like it was all Russell Westbrook's fault. Like,
except for AR. I don't think you're going to get any more out of AR. He played the best he could play. Well, I think that was a season high for him. Actually, no, it was. Yeah, it was season high.
Was it a season high?
Yep, I believe so. Yeah.
He had 25. That might be. I think I know he had like 22, 23, something like that.
Yeah.
The other day. AD should have tried to finish strong at the rim and get ammo instead of just drawing fouls. Yeah. And Troy Brown is just bad. He just like THT, no defense, doesn't box out on the weak side. That's because they're having him play the 4, and he's 6'6". Like
way too short.
It's kind of hard when you're 5 inches shorter than every guy you're guarding.
Well, yeah, you got a Jordan size. Jordan was 6'6". You got a Jordan size player playing the 4. Yeah. Like what?
Yeah. If LeBron could have made his free throws throughout the game, we would have been in that situation. Yeah, I mean, he missed what? He was like 2 of 6 at one point. How many free throws? He missed like 4 or 5. He missed 4 free throws. He was 4 of 8. That's terrible. Terrible. Yeah, Buddy Hield and Miles Turner aren't saving this team. No, not at all. As much as Westbrook playing well than before, we still need to trade him to get quality pieces. It just depends on what it is. Like, I'm not against the Lakers trading Russell Westbrook. It has to be something that makes sense. Like, you can't just trade Russ to trade Russ. You know, like, if you can find the right package, the right deal, then sure. But, you know, like, it has to be, because you're still getting value from Russ. You're still getting production from Russ. You're getting assists, You're getting rebounds, you're getting points, you're getting a little bit of everything. So you need, whatever that trade is, you need that trade to equal at least the production of Russell Westbrook. Not just that, but you also got to keep in mind the impact that Russ has on Anthony Davis. Hey, hold the stream down. Someone just knocked on my door real quick. Let me go check. Hold the stream down.
Yeah. And not to mention too, like, even if we do go and do a trade that can like substitute for like Russ's productivity, it's going to have to be, for all the trades that are out there right now discussed, it's going to have to be more than just one player. It's going to have to be 2 or 3 players, honestly. That unit in the fourth quarter without LeBron got us back in the game. That's true. We actually, this season, we play decent without LeBron. Now, I'm not gonna say like we're not gonna go. We're gonna go to the championship or we're gonna go to the playoffs. Even the playoffs without LeBron, it's just not true. But like this season, you can see his decision making and see like it's just not what it was in the previous seasons. Like because of his age, it's starting to. I don't know though. That's weird though, because it's not like it's skill set. It's not like it's something he can. You know what I mean? It's weird because it's like it's just decision making. You know what I mean? He still has control of his decision making, but I think because of his age, he's taking more bad threes. He's like making more bad passes. Whatever the case may be, but he needs to figure it out. He needs to go rest again is what he needs to go do because when he like gets some rest and he comes back, it kind of equals out. You know, he comes back a little bit more fresher. Alvin says, I don't know, man. I don't know, man, if we could have won this game. I forgot about the Pacers game. Yeah, the Pacers game. Yeah, going back to the Pacers game, it just makes this more. Yeah.
This would have been nice to. This would have been
Absolutely.
a nice balance. You know what I mean? Like you lose the Pacers game, but you get this one. Thanks, sir. Thank you for holding it down for a second.
No problem. Alfonso.
You're on Alfonso. Okay.
Yeah.
Kobe would never would have missed those free throws, and they wouldn't have lost against Philly. Yeah. Unfortunately, Kobe's not on the Lakers anymore. Them weak calls they called on AD were just terrible. Dudes was reaching Alani and Russ all game and nothing. Dude, the early on, the foul calling was so one-sided. It was insane. Dude, even Richard Jefferson was pointing it out and was like, dude, call a foul. Like, like Embiid literally just pushed AD on two possessions and literally got nothing. Like nothing.
I don't like Embiid. Like I'm not gonna lie. I thought I don't like. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan.
Rough. I just think they were gassed. Black. Like I think that's what it was. I think they were gassed. LeBron and Russ are both to blame. Both play terrible. And it's just, well, we can't put this loss on one guy. It was a combination of so many awful decisions, playmaking. There you go, Nick. I agree with you on that.
It's decision making. Like we were just talking about decision making. It's
gotta do better as a whole. At the end, you had the ball in your best player's hands, and all you had to do was make one free throw. So yeah, I agree. You gotta make those free throws. Light the beam. What else? Lakers rhythm too much. Isolation dribbling. It is. It's rough. It is. It's rough.
It's weird. I'm sorry. It's weird, especially at this point in his career. He's like doing all this in between the legs. I'm like, Bron, focus on the play. Like
dribbling too much. Dribbling too much. Their so-called wing guys are just weak. Troy Brown cannot defend, cannot box out. Basics of basketball, they suck. Like I said, Troy Brown's having to play a position that requires you to be at least 6'8" or taller. His team, man, I already accepted defeat when they turned in the fourth quarter. Was ready to change the channel, and all of a sudden the Sixers imploded and gave it to us, but still couldn't finish. I know, man. Oh, all AD had to do is make that free throw, man. That's it. All you have to do is just make the free throw. That's it. All you got to do.
I'm sorry. If Reeves would have hit that three,
Oh man, if he would have hit that three, got the and one, that would have been.
Well, yeah, it got the
He would have been the hero, because he would have made that one. Did you cut your hair? Yes, I did. I did cut my hair. I did. 2 points in overtime is crazy. Shake my head. Yeah, dude, it's inexcusable. Like the Lakers lost 14 games, and y'all want to walk around smiling with other teams. Y'all should be pissed off that lost many games. Yeah, I mean it's inexcusable. Can't lose game. You can't lose these games. You just can't. We need to trade Russ, even when he has his good flashes. His bad games are even louder. Braun sucked, but we need to make a trade of Russ. Trade for a good package. It just depends on what's out there. Again, like you got to keep in mind the problem with trading Russ is that all the teams that want to trade for Russ don't want Russell Westbrook the player. So therefore, you're automatically on a negative, right? Because all these teams they want you to unload assets to get off of Russ. So unless you find a team that says, okay, we'll give you these 3 players, but we don't want any picks. It just doesn't make any sense because in a normal trade, players, the team wants X player. So it doesn't make any sense to give a first round draft pick and Russ to a team that is just, they're just trying to unload salary. like you might as well keep Russell Westbrook at that point, and just keep the flexibility, because you need to maintain his production, because he's still giving you a production and he's still giving you a different look off the bench, which really helps. I mean, there have been countless games this year that like were horrible, and then Russ comes in and it changes the momentum, because it changes the pacing, it changes the speed, it changes everything. And so it just depends. Like, I'm not against trading Russell Westbrook, but you can't just trade Russ to trade Russ. It has to be the right deal.
Well, it's like what I was saying when you left. It has to be, like you said, it's going to have to be for 2 or 3 players that's going to like match his productivity level. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. We don't have enough well-rounded players. LeBron had been completely burned out since the fourth quarter. No surprise you let LeBron play center against Embiid. I mean, when AD got in foul trouble and it was working, that should have been a hell of a comeback. I agree. That should have. Again, those false comeback wins. Faxon still had a game while in foul trouble. Yeah. What else? I mean, the Reeves missed free throw was good because got the ball back, and Russ should have made the open basket instead of passing to AD. That was the difference. The problem is it wasn't an open basket. I mean, he had 2 defenders there. He wrapped it around AD. Like Russ made the right play. You know what I mean? Like because he would have had to go up in contact over 2 people. Who would you rather had take those free throws, Russ or Anthony Davis? Anthony Davis was 12 for 12 from the free throw line. Like he's the one out of everybody. He's the one guy you want on the free throw line in that moment. Like, you know, I actually liked that Russ did that. I would have been, because chances are he would have missed one of those free throws, if not both of those free throws, because Russ isn't a good free throw shooter. Yeah, maybe he goes up strong, gets an and one, and you win the game. Like, that's possible, but you know, it's just he made
odd
the right
question. But do you think Reeves missed that free throw on purpose? I mean, I don't think so, but I just
no. I think he just botched it. He just
just because, like you said, it kind of ended up good, but yeah.
No, because I mean, he had a chance to tie the game. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know if you're going to get that steal. You know, you might have not.
I mean, absolutely not. Yeah.
You know, you might have not gotten that steal, and now you lost the game. It doesn't even go in overtime.
No. I'm saying like for like maybe they were anticipating on getting the rebound, but I don't know.
I mean, maybe 2 of those 4 turnovers were people fumbling easiest passes. Yeah. I talk about Russ turnovers. Yeah. Because I was going to say LeBron's were, he just threw him out of bounds. But yeah, Russ had 4 turnovers. Walker and Dennis should have been in the OT, not LeBron and Bev. And LeBron missed the free throws too and had a lot of turnovers, while Coach Ham can't make him play off the bench. Yeah. I don't knock them for having LeBron in the game, but he was rough. He was rough. Dude, don't say Russ was fine. 4 of 14 field goals is unacceptable. We were calling out LeBron for second, but you don't want to call out Russ. Call it how it is, bro. Again, I said.
Well, he mentioned that.
You gotta listen, man. Like, seriously, like, you know, like you're just talking now. You're not like, pay attention, please.
Well, yeah, he actually brought up the 4-14. That was
Look, I understand Russ didn't shoot great. I said that. I acknowledged that. We talked about that. But the guy gave you a triple-double off the bench. You're not supposed to be counting on Russ to make free throws and win the game. Like, that's LeBron's job. Is LeBron the best player on the Lakers? Yes or no? Is LeBron the second best player on the Lakers? Yes or no? Is LeBron a top 10 player in the league? Yes or no? Is LeBron considered the greatest player, if not the second greatest player of all time? Yes or no? Yes. If it is, then he's got to take accountability. I get it. You love LeBron, and Russ is the one that is the disaster. And if we didn't have Russell Westbrook, LeBron would have 15 championships right now. But it's delusional. It's delusional talk. It's ridiculous. You got to hold them accountable. Like I said, Russ was fine for what his role is. He's the 6th man. He's the guy coming off the bench. He's supposed to do what he did tonight. LeBron James is supposed to be your superstar that's supposed to be helping you win games. He's supposed to be the guy that hits the clutch free throws, that makes the wide open layups, that takes over the game, that doesn't disrupt the offense, that doesn't there's a difference between Russ's role and LeBron's role. And that's what you're not understanding. That's not what you're comprehending. This is a game fans from both teams want to throw other TVs out the window. Facts. Oh, man. I mean, you should have seen it earlier when we were, like, losing our minds. Like, come on. LeBron was 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Skip Bayless is going to have a field. Oh, he is, and I can't stand Skip Bayless. But he has a lot to talk about. Absolutely. 4 guard lineups, he does. Man, Josh Hart, 6'4" and getting 20 rebounds a game. It's all about Hart. Yeah, he's good at like positioning, but it's also different when you have a 6'5" guy guarding you and in your Troy Brown and you have a 6'8", 7-foot guy guarding you. So it's a lot harder. These LeBron fans blaming Russ, they completely ignore LeBron.
Facts. If we're let's talk about the 4-4 team though for a second. So he is a 6th man, so you have to take it in like consideration. He has to come off the bench and then find his rhythm. Yeah, he comes in kind of early-ish, but he still has to find his rhythm because he's not starting. You know what I mean? So he has to get into a rhythm. He's not starting the game off. He doesn't really have that quick time to get warm a little bit. He has to just kind of find it quicker than all the other guys. And you're expecting production from him. So he gives you anywhere from like 12 to 17. He's even had 20-plus points game this season. My thing is like, why don't rebounds count and why don't assists count anymore? Like, if it's only about his scoring, then we would look at a lot of like LeBron's games this season and be like, he's not performing like typical LeBron. So it's like, it's weird, Because
the NBA's became a scorers league. So all these like casual people think if you don't score 40 points, you're a bad player. Like,
I don't understand that. Like, rebounding wins games. Like,
rebounding, hustle plays, decision making, playing the defense, getting the stops, getting the turnovers, like doing a lot of the dirty work that Russ has been doing. Like, none of that stuff ever gets taken into account. It's always like Russ is the bad. Like, Russ can't be the reason for everything. Russ wasn't out there by himself. Russ didn't get into early foul trouble. Russ didn't miss 6 free throws that LeBron should have made. Like, Russ didn't have 3 straight turnovers when we're trying to come back and win the game. You know who did? LeBron did. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Russ is also not jacking up contested threes from like low
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, I understand people, are LeBron lovers and stuff, and I get it, but like, it's always whataboutism. Like, just say, hey, LeBron had a bad game. It's not like, well, yeah, LeBron did this, but what about this? What about this? What about this? Who's your best player? Who's the superstar?
And when you're the leader, that is your role. You take the fall if you do good, and you take the the praise if you you take the praise if you do good, and you take the fall if you do bad. It's as simple as that. Crazy. We could have won if LeBron didn't play the 4th quarter.
I need to plug my laptop in.
No, you're good.
But yeah, if LeBron didn't play, that's the only thing. It's like, God, Russ did bad in OT, but like LeBron was bad during the whole game. Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, Russ wasn't perfect. I'm not sitting here saying like Russ had an MVP level game, but he did his job as a 6th man. He's the 6th man. His job is to play in the role of the 6th man. If any other 6th man in the league put up LeBron or put up Russ's stats, everyone would be like, man, that's 6th man of the year. That dude's the man. But because it's Russ, people expect it. And I get like, he's making $47 million. He's doing all that stuff. Yeah, well, he didn't just like somebody gave him that. And he came to this team to have a completely different role. And
a starting role.
Yes. And so he accepted to take the back seat to play this role. He played the role he was supposed to play. Did he do it the most effectively in the entire league? No. Could he have been more effective? Sure. But he wasn't. People acted like he lost us the game. You can make an argument that he helped, that he was a big factor in us winning the game. He was the one pressuring the ball. Where was LeBron on those half court, on that full court presses? LeBron was at the other end. Like, Russ was there fighting with Patrick Beverly, doing the dirty work, grinding. Yeah. Forget the box score if you watch the game. Yeah, exactly. He was tired and slowed the offense down to nothing. Yeah. Max Christie should be getting minutes. I wouldn't mind it. Like I said, he's defensively fantastic. Just send Bev.
Oh, it would have been great to have him in those last few minutes for sure.
Yes, yeah. The whole starting 5 was bad in overtime. That's on Coach M. Yeah. That was just they were gassed. They were gassed. That's really what it was. Coach M needs to open his eyes and realize which players are competent to be in the overtime lineup. Bev is not one of them. I mean, Bev was part of the reason. Like, I understand why he went with that, but I would have taken Bev out and put Lonnie in, because at that point you need the scoring. You don't need him to lock down Harden. We got to beat Detroit Sunday. Yeah, agreed. We have to.
Yeah, we have to, because a third straight loss on loss that we should not have got is gonna kill our momentum. Yeah.
You can't box score watch and think you know how the game went. Exactly. And I feel a lot of people do that. The Lakers might as well figure out who to trade and who signed 2023-24 because this season is over. I wouldn't say the season's over. There's still like 5 games out of third place or whatever. There's still plenty of time. There's still only like 3 games out of 6. So this season is far from being over. But LeBron's basketball IQ is definitely risked. And that's what I don't understand. It really has. And I don't understand it.
That's what we were just talking about when you wait. Like his IQ is really questionable. Like, again, we're not talking about his skill set. Like, again, you're getting older, right? You play in the league. Of course, your skill set's going to diminish. You're getting older. It's naturally. Yeah. But when it comes to your IQ and decision making, all that really shouldn't waver. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, he's throwing bad passes. He's taking bad threes. Yeah. Like, again, so, like, I get it. Okay, take the shot. I get it. Your body's wearing down. You're not going to be a train to the hoop. I understand that. But why make the bad, like, basketball decisions? Like, that's not really explainable at this point. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
I don't get it.
I think Thibault gave Russ issues, though. Dude, Thibault is a great just defender. I mean, that's what he's about. Dude, the refs are so Sixer-biased. Joel is MVP because of weak ref. Dude, like I said, in the first, especially early on, they kind of got a little more fair as the game progressed. But early on, man, I was like, come on, man. Like, it was just stupid stuff. Yeah, AD got pushed in the air and no call. It happened twice. Oh, Embiid should have gotten the same call. At least call one of them. You know, because then Embiid would have had his, 4 fouls, 3 fouls, whatever. Austin Reeves is amazing. Davis, too. Walker should have been in OT. I agree. LeBron has the worst game that I can remember Lakers have to make tough decisions and change in the roster. PS refs suck. Yeah, refs did suck. But, yeah, no, I mean, again, we're definitely a couple players away from being in legit contention. Like, we need another at least 2 guys. If we can get like 2 really solid contributing guys, then I think we're in the conversation. I really do. I think we're right there. But
preferably wing defenders. I get.
Dude, he got fouled. Dude, there was like 3 possessions. He got hacked, and they didn't call nothing. They didn't say nothing about it. We better re-sign Austin Reeves. Yeah.
Facts. Hey, is it crazy that I think that he could go give him 1 more year? I think not even 1 more year. Like, let's say we don't sign AR, he can go to another team and be like the second option, or like not a team that's not as good, I guess.
Yeah. But refs was definitely on BS targeting AD. Yeah, seriously. Can we get Reddish ASAP? That'd be nice. Whether Russ is or isn't the problem, I trade involving Russ has to happen only if it's the right trade. Yes, that I agree with. The package we could get for him is a better level of play than he can give us. I don't know if it'd be better. It depends on the package. Look, like I said, Nick, I'm completely with you if the deal is right. You can't just trade Russ just to trade Russ. Like, again, his production, everything is very valuable. At least right now. Is it the best production in the world? No, sure. If we could get whatever, like if we could get the Hornets deal, we get like Terry Rozier, PJ Washington, Kelly Oubre for like Russ and no firsts, do that deal tomorrow. You know what I mean? But the problem is every team that's going to take Russ, they're all going to want.
They're not really taking Russ.
Yeah. They want a first just to take Russ. And there's no point. There's no reason in that. Unless you do a deal that's just like, too good to be true. That is just like you're getting these like if you could get like Miles Bridges and PJ Washington, yeah, trade a first. But realistically that's not going to happen. Like maybe you could get PJ Washington, but it's like, because all these teams look at Russ as a net negative value because they don't want him on the team. They're all tanking teams. They just want to unload their vets and their salary and recoup assets. That's the difference. At this point, nobody can save the Lakers. Can we win 40 of the remaining 56 games? That is the question. I don't know if we're going to be able to win 40. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Stop playing Pat Bev. He is useless. Pat Bev is useless. I feel it. Why dudes bringing up Kobe and I yeah.
Can't live in the past.
That's kind of why they do. Like, like Kobe hasn't, rest in peace. But Pat Bev had an incredible floor game tonight. He, Austin Reeves, and AD were the main reasons we had a chance to win. Pat Bev towards the end of the game was really crucial, and that I don't think so. I thought Bev was good tonight. He was on the worst game of the season. This was a really bad game for LeBron. There was no social media until early 2012, so Kobe would have been destroyed in today's world. With the media, LeBron was rough on teammates in the mid 2000s. I mean, media has just become a different beast in general.
Yeah.
I don't think Russ
this is a Kobe stream tonight, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think Russ is the blaring issue at this time. I'm with you on that. Okay, good. Okay, so we have an understanding, but I don't know what trade involving him is the only way this team can be saved. The reason being he's the only big salary tradable guy. That I can understand. Russ is not the problem. We either play another center or we get another wing player. Yeah, we gotta get something. We gotta get.
I'm with you.
Gotta do something. Tradable guy on the team. Yeah, that I am with you. I am with you on that. Just like last season, this team gained some momentum, and then we had to deal with Brown and AD missing key games, and then we lose momentum. Lakers been leaving players wide open, like playing defense, get rebound, make shots. Yeah, we got to get better on that perimeter, man. We really do.
It's scary. Oof. They had like 3 shots in overtime. I thought they were gonna drain them. I was like, I closed my eyes on all. I was like, oh,
please. Yeah, close your eyes and put your hands in your like.
Right. Luckily, they missed like 2 out of 3, or I think, but it was bad.
I don't think it works that way. LeBron plus 4 guards. That is exactly why LeBron played in fourth quarter and overtime. You need to save his energy for the end. I mean, yeah, but what about early on?
Wait, are we blaming his production on the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, but that doesn't really work because he was terrible early on too.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it doesn't make any sense.
He just had a bad game. The only quarter AD could really play. He took over in 1 touch in overtime with Mass. Yeah, exactly. What happened to AD's free throw shooting? I don't know. Again, you got to make those free throws. Like you do, you got to make those free throws.
What do we say? 80 like 82 for the season?
Yeah, he's like, something like that. 82, 85, something like that. Don't tell me 10, 10, and 10 is Westbrook's role. That's not what we signed him for. We paid him $47 million for him. We didn't pay him. We traded for him. He was already being paid that. He was a superstar pre-Lakers. It's unacceptable for Bron and Russ. Don't say Russ played his role. But that is Russ's role now.
At this point on the team, yeah.
And that's not what you're not understanding, Nick. We don't have his role isn't to be a 30, 20, 20 guy. That's not his role. His role is to be that guy off the bench because he's the 6th man. He's the 6th man. His role is to be a 6th man. It's to provide energy, play defense, get assists, get rebounds, play make, do all that stuff. Like that is his role. He played his role. Did we trade for that role originally? No. But unfortunately, that's the role that they have designated him for, and he's played it perfectly. He's played it beautifully. That's the thing that you're not getting. Like, you want Russell Westbrook to be a 30, 20, 20 guy. You want him to be OKC Russ. That's not what we need him to be. Even if he can do that, that is probably the worst thing for this team because we don't need OKC Russ taking 25, 30 shots a game. We need Russ to shoot 10 to 14 shots a game, get you 10 assists, get you 10 boards. We need a game like tonight.
And it's been working. When he has,
do I wish that he scored, that he went, at least 7 for 7, or 7 for 14 or something like that? Sure. But, he did his role. That's his role. That's what I'm trying to get through to you. Like, that's his role now. If AD plays, no one means we win this. Agreed. I love LeBron, but his decision-making was horrible. Exactly. His decision-making was
it has been all season. I will say, when he came back from the break, after he got the injury break, and he just took, a break, when he came back, he was fresh. I feel like LeBron just needs to take more time off. If he takes more time off,
dude, something. They give the week off. They need to go back to Brown starting over Bev. Dennis, Brown, Walker, LeBron, AD starting 5. Not
tonight though. Not tonight.
Go
But I
with
see what you're getting. I just tonight I feel like they
Russ did amazing. LeBron didn't. So was that? Yeah, Russ was fine. Dudes were saying Russ would never accept a 6-man role, and now these same guys want him and LeBron's role make it make sense, make it mind. That's my point. That's my point exactly. Like we don't need Russell Westbrook to be that guy. Russ is doing exactly what the Lakers want him to do, and exactly what the Lakers need him to do. The Lakers need him to be that guy. They need him to do that. But let's see what else. We know LeBron won't take the fall for this shit. Yeah, of course not. nobody's gonna blame LeBron. We can really win if we trade LeBron and build a team around Russ and AD. Problem is you can't trade LeBron.
Cardi.
Even if you wanted to. Those Milton threes were completely wide open. Dude, he killed us tonight. Killed us. Absolutely killed us. Russ had good shot selection over time. Nice shots just didn't go in and out. It happens.
Well, that's what I was saying because we were talking about it earlier. The wide open shots. If you're open, take the shot.
I'll never blame a guy for taking a wide open shot.
But my issue with LeBron's and AD's, just in the overtime, not the whole game, just in overtime, were that those are 2 threes that they probably should not have taken. Especially considering the lead and like they were just contested. Russ he was wide open.
Yeah. Can we talk about the fact that Embiid got a call on the Beverly Pass, which we played was definitely not a travel? Yeah, they just, like I said, they did several things that shouldn't have been a travel. Even on the replay, they showed it. LeBron had one of his sloppy games, but even at that, we lost because we ignored AD in overtime, didn't play Lonnie in overtime, and played Russ Walker as our best shooter. I would have taken out Bev and got Lonnie in at that point. When Melton makes one, he doesn't miss. Yeah, dude, that dude is so like that. That dude's hot and cold. He has 6-man who plays 30 minutes a game. Very crazy high usage. He's not an average 6-man. He was initially supposed to be a star for us. He can't be that guy anymore. It's not that he can't. It's that we don't need him to be. That's the difference. And there's a lot of 6-men in the league that play 30 minutes. Usually your 6-man plays around 25 to 30 minutes a game. That's usually what your 6-man does. Now, go back and look at every 6-man. Like Jordan Clarkson played 33 minutes a game or 35 minutes a game as a 6-man. Tyler Hero played 30-plus minutes a game as a 6-man. When Lou Williams was winning, 6-man of the year every other year, he was playing 30 to 35 minutes a game. Like your 6-man usually plays about 30 minutes. Dude, I wouldn't have been shocked. That would have been great television. I can tell you this. If the Lakers don't run off some consecutive wins in a row, I believe they are going to trade AD. I still don't think they trade AD this year, but they definitely need to do that. Do the Bulls if we do move them. The problem is you probably get a much better return than what the Bulls could give you. It's his lack of effort. I mean, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's rough. It's not his IQ. He's not getting by his guy consistently anymore. So his reads are more difficult to make. I mean, maybe that could be it too. But there's just sometimes where he's just like him holding the ball for 20 seconds. It's IQ play. Whenever LeBron does post up, it's going to be 99% a fadeaway and a miss. I think I'm playing to the refs about the defense. Yeah, seriously, you can always tell what LeBron's about to do. Always.
Yeah.
Always, like clockwork.
He telegraphs his moves. Yeah.
Exactly. LeBron's IQ is seeming to getting worse. It is 100% because he's getting older and he's not like the old LeBron. Rather check up threes, his head down and score. Have that case just pass. Yeah, that's my thing. Like LeBron, it's just selection. It's just his shot selection. I understand, like, he's getting older and like he can't put the ball on the floor and just get to the hoop with ease like he used to. But
yeah,
that doesn't like justify him just taking step back threes and holding the ball for 20 seconds of the shot clock and just bad decision making. Like,
I would rather him not take a play off. Like, you know what I mean? If you have other playmakers, which you do on the floor, take a couple plays off. If you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, take rest within the game. Look, LeBron's my favorite player, and I know we lost the game because of LeBron, not because of Russ. LeBron has to be more dominant.
It's not just because of LeBron,
I'm
though.
sorry. I mean, you don't lose a game on just one player, but
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He has to be better. He absolutely has to be better. Yeah, it's not too much of IQ, it's lack of effort. He's making it seem his IQ seem lower. LeBron 28, 9 and 6 and 46% from three since he came back. Keep the same energy when he wins this game and drops 30. No floor spacing with Russ and Bev with Braun and AD instead of three AD guys. Okay, I don't understand what the argument you're trying to make is. Like when LeBron wins a game, he gets praised. When he loses a game, he gets criticism. That's usually how it works. I know that's like an obscure concept. Wow, I can't believe that. You're telling me you're criticizing LeBron for having a bad game, and then you're gonna criticize, you're gonna shine positivity on LeBron when he has a good game? Yeah.
Well, I'm saying if he has a 50, 10, and 10 game with no turnovers and they lose, of course you're not going to criticize him for the game. It's not his fault.
It's not. Yeah, it's about the type of game he played. Randall been balling, so don't expect him to the Lakers. I don't know, because look, it's not that Randall hasn't been balling. The whole idea of why the Knicks want to unload Randall is the long term.
Do you like Julius Randle? Like as a player, like you like his.
I've always liked Randall. I don't know if I like him on the Lakers. Not with it. Like
I feel like it'd be interesting to see though.
Because I mean, it could be. The problem is that like, so if it was Julius Randle from like 2 seasons ago, Julius Randle, absolutely, because that dude was like 40%.
Yeah,
that dude was like, like if they had a better record, he might have been in the conversation for MVP that year. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Last year's Randle, he was one of the worst players in the league based on like minutes, production per stuff like that. This year he's been solid. He's kind of gotten back to like, his normal Julius Randle. And like I said, I even said in the offseason, like I don't think Randle is as good as he was 2 seasons ago, but I don't think he's as bad as he was last season. I think he's somewhere in the middle. And this year he's been somewhere in the middle. The problem with somewhere in the middle is I don't know how good that fit will be next to AD. But the whole reason that the Knicks want to unload Randall is because they want to get off of Fournier and his money. They want to get off his money. And they don't look at like right now, they want to go young. They want to go kind of rebuild, let the young guys get experience, find out who are the guys that they're keeping, and then, build for the future. Randall isn't really part of their future. That's why he's now in trade discussions with the Lakers. I don't know. I mean, I don't really like that because the deal, if you don't know what it is, the deal is Cam Reddish, Evan Fournier, and Julius Randle on no first-round picks. So no first-round picks for Russell Westbrook. So it'll probably be Russell Westbrook in like 2 seconds is probably what the trade will be. So if that's the case.
And you don't like that deal, why?
I just worry about fit. So Evan Fournier is having a terrible season. He's having like one of the worst seasons of his career. I really like Cam Reddish. I really think like
Cam is nice.
I would love to get Cam Reddish. Julius Randle, I worry about the fit. If Evan Fournier can kind of get back to being, the Evan Fournier we've known, which is like, 15 point a game, 38% 3-point shooter. Like he's not a great defender, but he's serviceable. He can play within team defense. He was actually pretty solid on a couple teams he was on within the team scope, within the team defense. So he's not a good one-on-one defender, but he's good on the help. He's good at just kind of moving and funneling guys, stuff like that. So he could be serviceable. If he can kind of get back to being like that, like even if he's not 38%, like let's say he's like 36, 37%, like cool. Then I wouldn't mind that. And then Julius Randle, my concern is the fit. And Randle you have for like the next 4 years. So if it doesn't work, you're screwed. If it doesn't work, you're stuck. Like you have no way of unloading him and you got a clunky fit on the team. But what it does do is it gives you both first, and then you still have Patrick Beverley, Kendrick Nunn, Toscano Anderson, and Damian Jones. Maybe you could go find another deal for another floor spacer. Maybe you go get if you could get like a Bojan Bogdanovic or something, or maybe you could go do the Hornets deal.
Yeah. So needless to say, that's not going to save our season. if we make that trade.
I mean, it depends on how the fit is.
Yeah.
Like, because Randall's another 20 point per game. He's another like 26-6 guy. So he's a guy that you could run your offense through. He's a guy that, you know, can get some rebounds. He can be good defensively when he wants to be. And he's a guy that can get you, you know, 20 points a game. So I'd give you another scorer, I'd give you another guy to kind of like take pressure off. You could also run him as a small ball 5 if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like I said, if Evan Fournier can kind of get back into that Evan Fournier, you know, like solid shooting guard, like role guy, Evan Fournier, been great. And if you could get to like, you know, and then if Cam Reddish, if he can just be, you know, a semi-solid contributor, Cam Reddish would be
just be Cam.
Yeah, he's also more of like a long play too, because I mean he's 22 years old. So, you know, he's a long-term play too. You would be more reliant on Randall. I think it would come down to what the end result is. Right? So, like, if you did the Knicks deal, right, and then you took, say, Beverly Nunn and Damian Jones, and you traded for, you know, like Bojan Bogdanovic and maybe Sadiq Bey, because now you can justify giving up a first, or, you know, if you could get PJ Washington and Kelly Oubre or something like that, to where like now you have like a legit like 15-man roster. You got like 9 legit solid rotation starting level guys. Then yeah, I think you can say like they're a defender close.
Yeah.
You know, and you also have to realize Russ and Bron are in terrible situations for the play styles, and a trade fixes this because of the spacing. LeBron, again, it just depends on what the deal is. You know what I mean? Like, because that's the thing too. Like, you know, as much as I love like Kelly Oubre and PJ Washington, like they're not lights out shooters. Like the only real like lights out shooter that you could potentially go get is Buddy Hield and maybe Bojan Bogdanovic.
Yeah.
You know, again, it just depends on what there is. That is right, Emily. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I need 4 more subscribers, and I'm at 6,300. That'd be beautiful. There's 53 of you in the stream. I know there's 4 of you that aren't subscribed. I know for a fact you're not subscribed. So go subscribe to the channel. Also, link in the description of this video is mine and Jake's channel, AIS The Lakers Show. Me and him have a channel together. We're trying to get to 3,000 subs. We're at 2,754. So go subscribe. Link in the description. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to mine and his channel. We'll answer a couple more. Now I just need 3 more subscribers. So subscribe to the channel. And then again, subscribe to mine and Jake's channel. I'd really appreciate it.
3 more, guys. 3 more.
And then, yeah, so let's power through a couple more questions and we'll get on out of here. It's not IQ. You just can't be the primary ball handler in possessions unless a screener is a shooter yet. Honestly, Walker is a better player than Brunson, so I expect him wanting it for it. Dude, I don't see a way we keep Walker. Like, I just think he's playing himself into too big of a contract personally.
Makes me sad though. Really does.
Never a bad game. Low Kobe though. I mean, Kobe, yeah, Kobe absolutely had a bad game. What else? I listen honestly. LeBron played a lot of minutes at center, so he was tired in offense. I fully blame it on it's not just him. I'm not trying to say it's all his fault, but I mean, like Anthony Davis should have made those free throws. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can make an argument that was the biggest blunder of the game. You know, make your free throws, you win. We still need LeBron point production, but we need Russ' ability to consistently feed teammates more right now. Yeah. Brother, I didn't want to come off as a Russ hater. If he puts up 12, 8, and 8 on good efficiency, I'm all for it. I don't want him to do more. I'm just mad because when he fails, play the simple role. No. There we go. Well, it hurts us badly. No, I can understand that. You know, I get your points. I just think you're phrasing it terribly. I just think like that's all it is. Like I get what you're trying to get across. I appreciate you, Nick, as always. You know, we're debating sports. We're talking sports. That's what it's all about. We agree, we disagree. Jason's in here, you know, taunting me. Appreciate you, Jason. What's up?
With those clovers.
Do you know who won? Thank you. The Celtics versus.
Oh, Stop. I'm willing to bet you know who won the game. Matter of fact, by 30. 30 pieced him.
He likes to
that was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, they were up like 42 at one point. And I was like, God. Like, man.
Yo, Celtics back with a vengeance.
That makes most sense. We could have had Buddy Hield, LeBron, AD, AC, and DeRozan. Instead, we let Rob. We thought blow up championship roster for one player. I mean, it wasn't him. It was LeBron and AD wanted him. But I've always said, when your two best players come to you and say, hey, we want you to go get a player, especially when LeBron's on a contract year and you're trying to convince him to stay, you do what he wants you to do. LeBron's best role right now is as an isolated scorer and shooter. If he guards Embiid and trying to create, he's going to be in trouble yet. When Russ played versus the Bucks, he had 15 to 11. That was a perfect game. I want nothing more from him. But tonight he didn't do the role well. That's all I'm saying. I didn't want to come off as a hater. Coach Ham is making these same mistakes Coach Vogel did. Put Russ at point guard for 34 to 38 minutes every night. I mean, how many minutes is he supposed to play? Celtics won 125 or something like that, Jason. Russ still not efficient, though, 40% from the field. Why did Memphis trade Melton? I don't know. It's a good question. I know. That challenge destroyed us in overtime because we lost timeout. Had one remaining, we didn't even use it at all. Yeah, it was just a bad overtime in general. Knowing Russ is fast, 12 and 10 shouldn't be hard thing to accomplish if he fails to do it. I'm going to be mad. It's way less demanding role than AD. Ron have on the shoulders. Yeah. I mean, he should be around, somewhere in that ballpark. He should be getting, 12 to – if he can get us, 12 to 14 a game, then I am all for it. It just – like I said, it just depends on – and the problem is, too, is his role, depending on the team we're playing, depending on the matchup, depending on who's in and who's not, there's a lot that goes into it. So, yeah. I mean, so far this season, he's averaging 15, 6, and 7. So, I mean, he's doing his role. He's doing his part. Russ is not the one that missed a game after a big opening road win, which cost the team momentum. Yeah, hey, that's one thing you can't deny about Russ.
I wonder who you're talking about.
Right. It always role players that play good against the Lakers. Shaking my head. They suck for the rest of the season. Yeah. You can always count on somebody just like showing up tonight. We did miss winning. I agree. A lot of these games, Russ would have had even more assists, but a decent amount. By the way, our offensive vision needs to be looked at and put everyone back in shooting camp except AR. Right? Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. Russ would be a lot more efficient if other guys are more efficient, because it's hard for him to be efficient when you don't have other guys and floor space and all that other stuff. Jamal Crawford, all-time great 6-man, and was playing 30-plus minutes. Yeah.
Jamal Crawford used to be nice. Still, I think one of the best handles in the game.
Like I said, most 6-men play 25 to 30 minutes. The funny thing about Philly, they play good against bad teams. If this was the Bucks of Boston or the Suns, they would have lost. They would have lost by like 30. Yeah, this is why no one wants to play with LeBron. People rather blame others than blame LeBron. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Nick. You're not trading AD. Y'all saying LeBron holds the ball, nobody moves or sets him a screen or anything. I didn't even see Bron in a big role close. So then, if LeBron is so great, why isn't he demanding? Why isn't he calling for the pick?
I was just going to ask.
Why isn't he telling guys to move around? He's the leader, right? He's the guy that's supposed to be, orchestrating the offense. He's the one. You know why? Because they don't want that. They want LeBron to make a decision so he can drive and kick, or he can take a step back three. That's why it's designed that way.
Well, my thing is, LeBron wants a screen, LeBron's going to call for it, like you just said it.
Exactly. That's what they're not understanding, is that like LeBron there are no screens, there is no help, there's no nothing because LeBron wants that isolation against that guy so he can make a decision. Sometimes he drives to the hoop, other times he takes a step back three. The problem is, which he's done before, but more times than not, he would drive to the basket or kick it out. Now he's not doing that. Now it's dribble, 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 dribble. Oh, 5 seconds left. Okay, step back, pull up.
Bad shot, yeah.
You know, you trade the player with the highest value and who brings the best package of the assets when you are losing. Wait, is there a midseason tournament this season? I know they talked about it. No, it's supposed to kick in. If they do it, it'll be 2024. I'm happy as ever, but when Bron or Russ have a bad game, I call it out. You've been seeing me to care when I talk down on Russ, not Bron. No, look, I don't care if you talk bad about Russ, but I mean, you gotta, like I said, it's the way you phrase it, you know. Like earlier, you're just like, Russ is terrible. We lost this game because of Russ. Like I even said it earlier. I was like, if you would have said Russ and LeBron both did this, I would have said you were right, you know. And then when you did leave that comment earlier, I was like, you were right. You know, it depends on what you're saying. The in-season tournament starts next season. Yeah. Not sure how Bron and Randall fit though. That's a concern. That's like a legit concern. I have
Brian Randall or AD.
I think it's both because I mean Randall's like the offensive guy. Yeah. I'd be answering your questions out loud, thinking you can hear me. Like it's making me go insane. I feel it. Now let's not entertain the idea. Only 3 and D will help. Yeah, that's my concern too. I don't know how Randall and LeBron. Randall has to be your 3 or 4th best player and coming off your bench as a number 1 or 2. You're going to be stuck around 500. Yeah, Randall is not your first or second best player on a championship team. Like,
no.
If Randall fits, which again I'm a little sus on it. If Randall fits, I actually think he could be a huge factor because you keep the fast pace. I mean, he gets ahead of steam. He's gone. He's down. He's another. He's a smaller LeBron basically. Just bully ball, get to the hoop. He can generate easy buckets. If his shot is falling, then that helps you with shooting. All that. There's a lot of things that go into it. I just have concerns with the fit is my big problem. If it works, then it could be great. But if it doesn't work, you're screwed. Like it's just like how confident are you? If I could pick any player to replace LeBron or Russ, it'd be Tyrese Halliburton who scores this. Dude, Tyrese is he's fantastic. I like the idea of Cam, but 2 teams giving up on a young wing is concerning. I mean, Atlanta.
The Hawks was a different story though.
Yeah, both scenarios are a different story because here's the thing. So before I say this, let me preference that there are concerns about Cam Reddish, like even dating back to Duke. There were questions about his commitment to the game of basketball, like his work ethic, stuff like that. But here's the thing: when he was drafted by Atlanta, that year they went and got Gallinari and all these. They basically got like 4 guys that play his position. So he was the odd man out, right? And then they end up trading. Then the Knicks call. The Knicks want to trade for him, and Tibbs is like, no, I don't want Cameron because Tibbs doesn't like young guys, and he's already got a team full of young guys. So he was adamant. I mean, there were reports about Tibbs, literally like quotes from Tibbs saying like, I don't want Cam. Don't trade for Cam Reddish. And they went and traded for Cam Reddish. And that's why last season they tried to trade Cam Reddish. They literally got him and then like 2 weeks later tried to trade him to the Lakers. And so Cam Reddish just hasn't gotten a fair shake. I'm not saying he's going to be like a superstar or he's going to be elite or he's going to be anything. I just think that he has the intangibles. He has the size. He has a lot of the things that you want. And the right development, the right scenario, you actually give him an opportunity, then you'll know probably pretty quickly. And he's 22 years old still. He's younger than like half the guys drafted this year. So it's not like, if he was like 27, I'd be like, yeah, it's probably too late for him. That was a steal for the Pacers, even though Sabonis is a very good player as well. Yeah. I actually think that's one of like the few trades that was like super even because both teams like the Kings needed a center like Sabonis, and then the Pacers really could have used a player like Halliburton. And so I thought that was like, I think Halliburton is going to go down as the better player, but I think given the circumstances of both teams, I think it was a very fair trade. And look at what Tyrese is doing, and look at what Sabonis is doing for the Kings. Like they're both the Pacers and the Kings are both doing pretty good. Him or Shaw, only way I'm moving rest. Dude, there was a report that the Lakers really thought they could get Shaw before or Shea before they got before the OKC was trying to tank. I would have loved that.
Really?
Love that. Fournier, the answer to that dude is awful from what we've seen recently from him. I only want wins and nothing else, nothing worth more than making the trade. Dude, he's been really bad this year. Really bad this year. He's been a really good player in the past. Like, yeah. I've even made the argument, like, if you want Buddy Hield, you should want Evan Fournier because he's a better defender and he shoots the same percentage. He just doesn't shoot the volume. But this year he's been awful. Like Linka said, 2 first-round picks, one chance to make a good trade, or you're screwed. Exactly. Can't waste the trade. Fournier, well, I mean, the trade wouldn't be for any first. Like the whole report was that they basically would just do this basically
with the Knicks trade. Yeah.
Yeah. They basically just do a swap. Dude, I would love SGA. Love SGA. Especially the way he's balling this year. I just think that if he did become available, I just don't think there's a way we could get him. There's too many, like, dude, the Knicks would probably sell their entire treasure chest to go get, like, like the OKC would have like 15 picks for the next like 10 years. But
that's hilarious.
Clearly, the sign doesn't play the same for the old team because I've always seen it before. It happens a lot. Look at like Kendrick Nunn. Knicks also aren't in a position to force a trade for Westbrook right now. That's not what they want to be. Yeah, I mean, they don't want Russ. They basically want to free up the spots.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, they don't.
Like that's what they want. They don't really want Russ as Russ. I heard an ESPN first take saying Westbrook should go to the Mavs, and if they can fit with LeBron, then he won't fit with Luka. These analysts don't know what to say. Yeah, that's insane. I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that might actually be a worse fit. Luka has the highest usage in the league. Would you do
Luka and Russ?
Or Isaiah Lillard, but Damian Jones gives you size and shooting solidity. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I really want Boy. Like, if you're gonna go get Sadiq Bey, I would rather assuming you can. Maybe that you can't. Maybe they actually keep him. But if you could get Boyan, I think you get Boyan. Like, I love Alec Burke, and I wish there was a way we could get Burke and Boyan. But if it comes down to the two, you got to get Boyan. The dude's shooting 50, 40, 90 this season. He would be a huge. We can trade Russ.
I want Boyan.
Knicks made a massive investment in Brunson. No place for Russ there. Again, they don't want to trade for Russ. They don't, based on the reports, they want to trade for Russ, which is the same reason that they wanted to trade for him in the offseason. They don't want to trade for him to play him. They're not going to play him. They want to free up the young guys and get off of all the long-term salary. I wrote that perfect with Luka and all that floor spacing. I don't know about with Luka, but floor spacing, they do have a ton of floor spacing. But him and Luka, I think, would just be – again, Luka has the highest usage rate. He has one of the highest usage rates of all time. His dad's the coach for the Knicks. That's why he got the contract and also got fined for tampering. Don't forget, Jace Kidd is the head coach in Dallas. Russ would do very well under his leadership. I mean, if he was willing to come off the bench and play like 20 minutes a night. They lost in overtime tonight. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Very rough.
Absolute Luke shooting night from Melton Unreal watching that, and even Richard Jefferson said he needed to buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, seriously. All right, let's do like a couple more questions and then we'll get out of here. Trying to find, there we go. LeBron needs to see to start the fourth quarter with all the games, and Russ needs to begin the fourth quarter. That's what's been messing up lately. I actually kind of agree with that. Let LeBron get the rest. Let him come in fresh towards the end of the game. Let Russ kind of be a stand-in and then just kind of swap him out. Everybody doubted the Warriors all last year. And what happened? They beat Boston in the finals, who had better players. So, stop playing with Curry and the Warriors. Oh, look, I'm not worried about the Warriors. The Warriors will be fine. Looks like, but they switch pick and roll all game. So Braun got to blow by Embiid and shoot 3 over him. If you haven't ended the stream before this point, just saying I'm going to head out for the night. Stream was fun despite the Lakers blowing the game. Have a great night, both of you. Well, thanks, Nick. I appreciate you. As always, again, you're awesome. I appreciate all of our conversations, whether we agree, whether we disagree. No, it's all fun. It's all in good fun. That's why
Have a good night, Nick.
Yell and talk sports and debate and all that stuff. Have a good night. All right. I think that's a good place to stop. Wait, here we got Julia, just so I can. Crazy game. I almost cried watching those last 20 seconds. Dude,
for real. You and me both. I couldn't. Yeah, you and me both, man.
For real. That was just rough. If you could get any player back who has been traded away in the last 5 years, who would it be?
I got one.
What?
I got one. Kuz.
I wouldn't mind Kuz.
That's it.
I wouldn't mind Ingram back. Kuz. Okay. Kuz is a good one. But if just to say somebody different, I would say Ingram.
But that's another one. He left the Lakers and he was decent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they had to trade him for the AD trade.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was worth it. They got a championship. What's going on, Blink? Appreciate you being here. But anyway, any parting words before we get on out of here?
Please, we need this next win. We need this next win.
Seriously, we got Orlando on Sunday, so gotta go get that W. But anyway, everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Again, subscribe to the channel here. I'm only 3 subs away from 6,300. So subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. There's over 40 of you in the stream. I know there are 3 of you that aren't subscribed, but don't trust somebody else to subscribe. I want you to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. Also, in the description, on your way out, click the link in the description. That is mine and Jake's channel, AIS The Lakers Show. We do live streams every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Jake posts clips every other day. So be sure to go subscribe to that channel as well. Help us get our subscriber count up there. And we appreciate all of you. You guys are awesome, and we will see you all